Hello and welcome back to my channel. Queendom 2 is upon us. We're like less than a week away, and there are few things that in K-pop have gotten me this excited. I'm so pumped for this damn show to watch. I'm excited that it's back on Viki and that the quality is going to be tremendous and not like Road to Kingdom was, but more like Kingdom. I've done some dive into these groups. If you missed my first kind of Queendom prep that I did about a month ago, I've also been diving into some more WJSN recently. Some B-sides that we've listened to and some member profiles, but I still haven't done nearly enough as much as I want to. Still got to learn more about Kepler, about Viviz. Viviz? I don't want to say Viviz like some dang American, so I gotta figure out exactly how I'm gonna pronounce that. Brave Girls as well, I need to know more about, and Hyolyn too. Basically everyone except LOONA. I have a little bit of experience with everyone, but LOONA, as many of you know, are my favorite group, period, in K-pop, my ultimate group, so there will be somewhat of bias going into this for sure. I can't really help that, but I hope that you will join me on Patreon and watch the show with me as it comes out. So let's do this damn thing. Let's start with Viviz with their opening show performance. Let's go. Whoa, intensity. We're doing some tutting. Oh. A lot of mood setting here. We've got Cindy, Unha, and Unji. Oh, they all look tremendous. I love their outfits. Woo. This is another thing I'm going to be interested in because they're a brand new group, basically. If they're going to be pulling from Jeep Friend discography, I don't know if that's even possible or legal for them. I don't know. I'm assuming they're on a different label entirely. I have no idea. I mean, same thing with Kepler. Okay, so they're going hard in the voguing element. I love it. Synchronization. Oh! Oh my god. That electronic drum? That looks so sick. Are they going also for like a color scheme like they had in Bop Bop here? Was that? Wait, that wasn't like a remix of Bop Bop and I just didn't realize, was it? Like some kind of instrumental? I thought it was like a wholly original music piece. Very cool. Awesome at showing a little bit of their talents in terms of synchronization and just charisma on stage. A lot of stage presence there from them and clearly veterans. The one thing that I've kind of mentioned a lot is that in terms of who I'm looking for to really overcome some hurdles is someone like Hyolyn, which people are saying when I did my intro thing, oh, she's so talented, she could dance, she could I know that, but just being a solo artist in general puts you at a disadvantage. It puts you at a handicap in this competition. When it comes to fan voting, it will, like, inherently, like, regardless if you're the most talented artist in the world, having a whole group there and group fans are just more vote heavy usually than going for a solo artist. So she's really gonna have to show up for that respect. Also because a lot of that comes in from pre-bias with Bomb, and Bomb I feel like was also set up and just not necessarily ready or prepared for the show at hand. But from what I saw from Hyolyn and Tali Tali is that she's 100% ready for this. She could sing, she could dance. So for Viviz, I'm really not so surprised that they're going to have the talent. I mean, they come from a very successful group that unfortunately recently disbanded, so it's nothing that's going to terribly surprise me. It's more Hyolyn and Brave Girls as well. Brave Girls I'm looking also to kind of, the thing is, because they're an older group, and maybe were on their way out or waning until the wave took over and the success came, that there's a little trepidation in that. And I heard even from their most recent comeback, which I've yet to check out, that they were kind of nervous when appearing on shows and things like that. So there's going to be a lot of spotlight and these younger groups doing a lot of choreography that maybe girl groups of their era or something weren't necessarily as versed in, and I think we've just seen that girl group choreography has gotten wholly a lot more intricate over the last few years. They're bringing it. So those are kind of the main points I'm looking for in the groups here. Now we're going to move on to Kepler, who needs no introduction. They are very, very popular. Let's do it. Now I know some members here, but very, very few.
Attention.
Ooh.
Now you know who we are, Kepler.
Hey. Again, say your name and it's hard. I love it. Watch them come out with, you know, a debut track like Wadada, and then now everything following up is going to be more like Mask, which it should be because Mask is a much better song, but this already is sounding like Mask and looking like Mask in performance. Also, Shouting is a star. What a center. Nice domino. Oh, look how good Yujin looks! The little hip shake on one foot, I love that. It's got a little bit of sass to it. Keep the camera on her. Ooh. Hey! Oh, I wish they didn't focus that on one member there. I want to see that. I want to see them all doing that. That's like what Everglow does at the end of Pirate. Ooh, okay, impressive. They're another group that at least I'm looking out for in terms of their discography, just because, like BBG, new group, not many songs, so what they're going to be doing as a whole for that. Although there aren't too many rounds that you have to pull from your own discography. They're usually, what, 2? Usually the first round and then the like fan choice thing that they normally do. I don't know if these rounds are also going to be the same as previous shows. I'm just going based on Road to Kingdom and Kingdom. That was good. I enjoyed that. Now let's move on to Hyolyn. This one, super interested in for all the reasons I mentioned previously. Let's go. These intros are so loud. You gotta command the stage as a whole group in one person. I think she can do it.
5 and fast broke me slow. 6 left to 7, then I let them go. And here's my fight.
Oh, that shit's live. Oh, that shit is live. Oh my god. My China just broke. The one song I know from you. Very appropriate. I swear to God. So many groups are going to be feeling things. Oh my god! And I like how she's bringing both of it. She starts off with the vocals saying, hey, I'm about to dance, I'm about to show some sex appeal, but I'm also telling you I'm not just that. Listen to these amazing vocals. Full package. Also that tattoo. I cannot wait just to see other groups' reactions to her. That's like one of my most anticipated things. Woo! Okay. So, yes, she very much commands a stage by herself. So, that's the thing. I'm not worried about that in that I know she's going to be able to bring the performance. It's just when it comes to voting, she's going to be at a disadvantage being only one artist. But we will see. We will see. As it comes to just that performance, very, very impressive. Now, let's move on to Brave Girls. Let's do it. These members, I don't think I know a single name from these four, right? Four members. Oh, did they bring the suit game too? Oh, they're going Michael Jackson status.
Brave girls.
They also really like to say their name. There's one vocalist that blows me away in this group. Ooh. They went very 80s with this. Oh, her wink. Hey, I'm digging this remix. Okay. All right. I need to know the name of the one vocalist that really did blow me away. It was when I was checking them out on It's Live on Patreon, that performance. The other members also did look nervous in that performance, but there's one vocalist that was just killing it. I'm assuming you guys know, as whoever the main vocal is was just amazing. So the performance was good. The only thing is that when it comes to this show, when it comes to Kingdom, when it comes to not so much Queendom, but that was the first. So I want to see if Queendom 2 now siphons what they have been doing in Road to Kingdom and Kingdom, and there's a spectacle aspect. It's both good and bad. I like a mid-ground, say, between Queendom and Kingdom, because Kingdom became too much about the spectacle and big stunts and big showpieces and props that it really started to take away from the actual performance and the live vocal and things like that. So I'm hoping there's a nice mid-ground, but with the spectacle, you do have to have that capability with the choreography and things like that. And that's where Brave Girls, I'm really wondering if they can be up to task with newer groups and what they're kind of bringing to the table. And this isn't, a knock on them. It's just, as someone who is pretty ignorant when it comes to Brave Girls, I only know a handful of their songs, maybe three or four, that I don't know that much. So it's something I'm going to figure out as I watch Queendom. So yeah, that was a solid entry. Now, my girls in LOONA, this is where the little fanboys are going to come out. I absolutely adore this group. I'm excited to see what they brought. I've stayed away from spoilers. I'm going to be checking out episode 0 later tonight. So let's see what they brought. I don't know what they even perform here. Oh, lip. Oh, synchronization. Thy name is LOONA. Shit. Ooh, Olivia. I can't deal even this hair. Tight. You didn't. This extended center Olivia time is bringing me life. Ooh. Ace Hyolyn. The way they... Oh, she kicked the camera. They get up. I'm living right now. Listen, bias or not, that was at least top 2. Like, that was at least top 2 from what we've seen so far. Oh shit, I loved it. I didn't expect them to actually open into the song for Satellite. I thought it was just going to be the instrumental. It built up and built up, nice energy. Great way of showing off this group's talents. Synchronization is their key. Using all of those members across the whole stage, it looks so impressive. So having very synchronized choreography is always going to be much more of a spectacle with that many members. And also, you can't slip up, because when you do slip up, it's, I feel like, even more noticeable with the amount of members. If that makes any sense. It is to me, at least. But damn, they brought it. The looks were intense. Eve and that hair. I've seen also just some pictures of Olivia with her red hair. Impeccable. The reason with them being on the show is why I'm so thrilled for the show mainly, but there are also a lot of other things. I'm just falling in love with all of these groups because you know what's going to happen. When it came to Queendom 1, which is also entirely on Patreon, I didn't know much about Lovelyz. I didn't know much about Oh My Girl, and I really also fell for Oh My Girl. Have to get back into more of their stuff. Now let's finish this opening show, a little marathon off with WJSN, probably the group I'm rooting for second, most, I would say, after LOONA. Let's go. And these two groups are very similar to each other in a lot of ways. Oh, they went for a very artistic opening. Whoa, see, this is the little bit of showmanship I'm talking about. Is it Save Me, Save You? I think it is. Oh, they look fantastic. Actually looks so good. Filmed very well too. This is what you need to do on this show. And that queen walk up. The bass is so much lower in this mix. You're dying like the intense there. Yes, okay. So maybe the bias is at play. I don't know. Out of all of those performances, the ones that blew me away the most were WJSN and LOONA. I don't know which I'd ranked first. They're both maybe tied or up there for it, but all of these were impressive and showed a little bit of color for each of the groups. nice way to wet the palate. And I know that episode 0 is another way and 40 minutes long. I can't wait to check it out. I'll be doing that tonight on Patreon, and I hope that you'll join me for this excursion into Queendom 2 over on Patreon. It's going to be a lot of fun, but also to prep because it's not here quite yet. Let me know what you'd like to see for me to react to when it comes to each of these groups. I want to do another whole long part where I do a deeper dive into each one, maybe do a guide for some of the ones that I have not done guides for yet. Let me know what you thought of these opening performances, what your expectations are for each of these groups and Queendom 2 as a show in general, how you would, rank them and everything like that. I'm super stoked. Hopefully you'll join me for the journey. Thank you guys so much for watching these performances with me. Please subscribe if you are new. Check out my other reactions to these groups down below, and also the Queendom 2 prep that I did previously last month for all of these groups. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.